Hey guys, today we're going to be checking out the newest episode of Hell's Paradise, episode 5 of season 2, or episode 18 overall, Humans and Sages. Fairly excited to get into this episode. Last week was awesome. We had Shugen and his whole crew come to the island. We got to see them show off a little bit. Very excited about all of the characters they introduced so far. But yeah, I don't really want to waste time and hop right into this. If you're new to my channel, this is a timer reaction. So if you would like the audio and or full video without me blocking the screen, you can just sync up with my copy, but I'll give us a countdown and get right into this episode. 3, 2, 1, start. Hopefully that should be good. Yeah, I really liked how they showed off Shugen's abilities, especially like those black and white scenes. The studio and animators and everyone are really cooking with this season. It feels like every episode I'm falling a little bit more in love with this show, which I really like because I've said I enjoyed the first season, but this is definitely levels above it in my opinion. And not even just like the actual content itself, but like just the adaptation I think is a little bit higher quality. I actually was just rewatching the season 1 opening for this anime last night. Also, later today I might be streaming again, and hopefully I won't butcher my stream like I did yesterday. I was fucking muted for the first hour and a half. Might as well check to make sure I'm not muted right now. I wonder what the focus of this episode is going to be on. If we're spending more time with Shugen's squad, or if we're going to be with Gabimaru and everyone. Also, if anyone in the comments knows, I would love to know how much content we're like, how far into the manga we are, um, and like how many seasons the show could potentially get. Good first goal. Good second goal. Is how we escape. That's what's the plan. Oh, may come in handy. Naruto. Horai is a massive citadel. Oh, cool. And receive the first emperor. Yeah, I was wondering how hard, difficult it is. Yeah, I did think we saw that when they tried to escape. I'm glad he understands. Oh, wow, as they cut to him. I'm still worried about Jinka. I think that's his name, the purple haired guy. Oh, interesting. So there's like one area that you can leave safely. Interesting. Yeah, that would make the most sense. What are you thinking, Gabimaru? Teacher time. Aw, poor guy. Bro was about to live his best life. Oh my god. Please tell me we get Gabimaru wearing glasses too at some point. Oh, no, no. Oh. My dude is just living his best life. We did get him in classes. What a bunch of goobers. I love fucking cutting in between Gabimaru's class where it's literally just, just dislocate all of your bones in your body. Yeah, I'm really starting to like the group dynamic a lot. I feel like we're getting to showcase a lot more of their characters and whatnot in this season. Exactly. Same. It's interesting Gabimaru is watching May. I mean. Wood, water. That makes absolute sense. Restoration hindering. Yeah, we saw restoration. Oh, so it's both of those two. Oh, it's interesting. Oh, this soundtrack is hitting. This is actually really smart that they're figuring this out and then separating in groups that are able to deal with essentially all types. Not. Uh, do you mean the fucking tree, dude? That's rude as fuck. Not talking to you, sadly. That is true. Struggling to get out the door. Oh, she wants to do it herself. I love that Gabimaru catched um what she was thinking about that. I am interested in what was the change. Exactly what Gabimaru wants. Okay, that makes total sense why he caught it then. They're very much similar. That's adorable. I hope this works out well for her. Because I could see her being quite the tragic character as well, depending how things turn out. Chobe just chilling in here. That's funny. Rude. Ooh. I'm really loving how they're showcasing Tao this season. I'm also very interested to know how Chobeni's Chobe. Isn't it? I thought there was an I on the end of his name. But that might just be a nickname. Oh, interesting. It's honestly the only thing I know about that is I forget what the dude's name is, but in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure there's someone who uses it with his dragon stand. Well, I'm glad you understand. You're playing a very risky game though, especially with your body changing and adapting like this. Giant ass fucking flower. White Taha. Oh god. Interesting. That is a creepy ass motherfucking flower though. I am really interested to know what like their because they wanted to turn everyone off the island into Tau, right? Jesus Christ. I also am not a fan of the way that panned down. Like what was he was about to chop off. Well, good luck adapting this time, my boy. Uh, oh, we were just jumping. I was like, how the fuck are we falling out of the sky right now? This makes sense for our group. That is facts. Flowers close. Interesting. God, Tao is so interesting to me. The soundtrack, dude. Yeah, this soundtracks this episode have been fire. To be fair, they could be songs they've already played. I'm terrible at remembering OSTs. Holding up like that. Through breathing techniques, like martial arts, essentially. Meditation. It's interesting that they're all seeking it through a different way. Yeah. I'm really liking Mei and Gabimaru's connection now I wonder if we might run into Chobe. With our Tao. Ooh, I love that it looks like almost they enhanced their eyes, very much like Gil from Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter. I should, for some reason I can never stop myself from saying the X in Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, that he is. This is the difference between the two of you guys. The two groups, I would say, actually. Motherfucker's a pine cone. That looks sick. Yeah, I'm really loving how they showcase Tao in this season. Because I don't think it looked like this in season one. I was not expecting us to get a stealth mission this episode. I kind of here for it. Uh, might be getting a little bit overzealous. I feel like I would not be surprised if there's one that's able to hide their presence or something like that. Is this the dude who's meditating? That was my first thought, to be honest. Oh, totally! Got it. I knew when they said meditation, I was like, that guy can probably hide their, Yeah. Oh, the fucking soundtrack is so good in this show. Yeah, that is. Yeah, and I'm sure he was in for a rough time during that. Interesting. Yes. OST goes hard. Well, we didn't end up facing him directly, but it definitely didn't work towards us. The brothers stay safe, I would assume. All attributes. To the Grandmaster. Not good. I hope we don't lose anyone. God. I love how like beautiful Tensen are, but how frightening they can be as well. It's a really good dichotomy. It very much reminds me of flowers, how they can be so beautiful but very poisonous or dangerous. Well, I have a feeling next episode is going to get a little bit wild. Really awesome episode, though. As I've been saying all season, just been really great. And it's not even like it's like every aspect of the show, the characters, the actual like directing, animation, even like the OSTs. Like to be fair, some of these OSTs could have been in the first season. I don't remember, but they're absolutely cooking with them. There was like three very distinct different ones in this episode that really hit. But like really awesome episode. We got some adorable moments, some good character interactions and stuff, and then progressing the plot quite a bit as well, which is awesome. I'm really excited to see how everything plays out now, especially with having essentially three groups, kind of four, but Chobe's more so with the Tensen at the moment. But I think he's probably trying to get his brother back, and then he'll probably go his own way, I imagine. And then we have all of Shugen's Shinobi and Asamon all are rolling up on us as well. So I'm very interested if they're maybe gonna like cross paths during these fights, or if we're just gonna be like more of an escape episode next week, or what we have to offer. But really great. I've been enjoying this show more and more, and yeah, I think I don't know how long the season is. It's probably 12 episodes, but I'm really excited to see where we leave off and how much of the manga we actually have to adapt still after this. But, like, I'm also loving how they're showcasing Tao this season. I have to go back and double check because I think it was different in season one. I think it was a lot more generic, where this feels a lot more unique to it. Like, it's still just like the classic like auras and stuff, but it has a really distinct look and feel about it. Yeah, I loved the fucking teaching moment with the glasses on, and also Gabimaru and Mai's not my May's connection. Too much Jujutsu Kaisen on the brain. Um, yeah, very well done. I'm really excited to see if we maybe get more interactions between the two of them. And I really hope we don't lose any characters next week because we're in pretty precarious. That's not right. But we're in a very dire situation at the moment, and I have a feeling we could lose some characters because we death has been fairly common, but I don't know if now that we've like whittled down to our main characters, if there's gonna be less of that. So I mean, it's gonna keep me on the edge of my seat at the very least, which is a good thing. It's always nice when you can't truly tell if a character is set for death or whatnot. Like, because sometimes it's very obvious, like when a character's introduced, that they're basically being set up for death. Um, but like characters I thought they were going to survive died in like so fast in the show, and then characters I thought that wouldn't stick around are actually still around. So very interesting, and I'm really starting to love all these characters and their group dynamic together. I think this episode in particular really showed kind of a lot of their dynamics together, and it was like it was a pretty funny episode as well. Yeah, so I will catch you guys all next week. I want to get this uploaded and I have a brunch to go to. So peace.